Alrighty, what's going on today, you guys? Today I'm going to be talking to y'all about the LAIX, I think that's how it's pronounced, LAIX, Portable B2 Self-Defense Tactical Survival Pen. This thing is really awesome. I'm a big lover of pens. I got this as a gift not too long ago, and I really like this thing. I love cool pens, love when pens are multi-purpose. And this one is just great. I'm also like very much an outdoors guy, so having something that kind of correlates with outdoors, and then like camping and things like that is also really nice, especially when you get something that's not necessarily made to do so. It's kind of fun, you know, makes things interesting. So this pen, a special thing about it is made of aviation aluminum. So it's very high quality. It's got like a nice hefty feel to it. I mean, it feels tough, it feels durable. Honestly, it feels like something that they would use in the military, some serious stuff. The interesting thing about this is that it is somewhat of a self-defense tool as well. I think that's what makes it so cool. So you have basically this, you know, I'll kind of go from back to front so you can kind of get an idea of everything that's on here. So at the top you have this point, and this is, I think, like the self-defense part of the pen. It is very much a pointed tip. It's actually a little bit sharper when I got it, so it does wear down after time if you're kind of using it, you know, laying it on the table. If you're, you know, I don't know, just there's a number of ways you can use it where it will wear down, and I don't know how to sharpen it, so that is another thing. I think once you wear it down, it's kind of that's it. But the cool thing is, when I did get this, it was very sharp, and it's one of those things where, you know, not that I've ever needed to use it, of course. It's just kind of a cool thing to, I guess, have on the back of there. It's almost like a little bayonet on the end of your pens, you know, a little way to, I don't know, someone comes at you, whatever, you have this pen, it's kind of like a knife in a way. I don't really know if it's totally airline friendly. I've never had an issue with it. I've also never taken it out and had it out when I was going into the airport, but yeah, never really had a problem. It's about 6 inches long. It's a pretty good sized pen, pretty standard sized. You do have the grip that's right here around the edges right here. So it's basically like this, again, like an aluminum grip that's on the shaft, made out of the same material except just a little more rugged, gives you a little bit more grip while you're using it. Right in between that, you have the actual name of the pen, LAIX with the B2, a couple little symbols and numbers right there. You do have the holder that's attached to the side. This thing I love because it is like seriously like soldered or like glued in there. I mean, you're not going to break this thing, which that's what I always seem to do, is break these parts on pens. So I love this. This thing is super strong. I mean, ridiculously strong. Has this little indent on the end right here, so you know you can make sure that while you're using it, it's going to clip onto your notebook or whatever really nicely. It's not something that you're going to have to worry about, you know, losing or whatever. As for the end right here, the way that you get the pen out is it's your typical twist mechanism. Pen comes out right there, the pin point. It writes really well. You know, it's got a nice, you know, pretty standard ink, just as you would see with maybe like a big pen. Very much for like comfortable and casual use, you know, no crazy sort of ink is going to come out of this thing. I think like the biggest and most fun thing about this is the way it looks, the design of it, and it always kind of like, you know, it's something that has, I guess you could say, like it could have a cool story behind it, or, you know, something that you could, a good conversation starter in a way. Overall, yeah, it's very rugged though. I see why it's so much a great outdoor pen. So, you know, it's something that's going to last you forever. It's not going to break. In terms of actually filling it up, I'm not really sure how. I don't know how to unscrew any of these parts. So I think once you're done with it, you are kind of done with it. Although you may be able to unscrew it and take it apart. I'm not really totally sure on that end. Otherwise, yeah, I would highly recommend this to anyone who does a lot of writing and wants something a little bit different to, you know, make writing more fun. Or if you're someone who's doing writing, maybe you work in construction, maybe you're working a lot outdoors, you need something that's a little more rugged than your typical pen, this is another good thing as well. Also, you know, doubles as self-defense, so that's pretty solid too. Again, it is the LAIX, LAIX portable B2 self-defense tactical survival pen, and yeah, check it out. Alrighty, take it easy.